The Palestra.com summer tour continues here in Amarillo, Texas, home of the Big Texan.
You know, people in this world face challenges. Some people like to climb mountains, some people like to snowboard. Me, I found mine. I'm gonna try to eat a 72-ounce steak and all the fix-its.
My dad opened the Big Texan in 1960 on Route 66, which was the big road that went through the Texas Panhandle. In 1971, when I-40 opened, the Big Texan was moved to I-40 from Route 66, and this is the place that we've been for the past since 1971.
The reason I'm nervous, not because it's a vast amount of food or anything like that. I'm nervous because of everyone out there, because they look at me and all these pieces, and they're like, 72-ounce steak, that guy could polish it off. So if I don't, it's like
America's gonna be so disappointed.
It's like when you get caught doing something by your dad. It's like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
The original Big Texan was located right next to the stockyards, and the cowboys, when they got off work Friday, they used to come over there with their paychecks, and he would do quarter beer and cash your checks. So the more they drank, the more they spent because they had money in their pocket.
And when you walk into, they have like the sign that has everybody that's done it, and that helped a little bit because I was like, oh, you know, people have done this, but then it's like they had a couple girls up there, and that actually hurts a little more than it helps because, you know, if I don't finish it, girls have beaten me, and that's just the macho thing.
But he was always amazed at the appetites they had. They could eat steak after steak after steak. So he said, next Friday, we're going to have a steak eating contest, and everybody's going to put $5 in the cowboy hat, and at the end of the hour, whoever eats the most 1-pound steaks gets all the money out of it.
I would like to introduce you to Sean Merinar. He's all the way from Wheeling, West Virginia, here to try the 72-ounce steak meal.
So they started bringing the steaks out, and one cowboy had 4.5 steaks down, and he wanted a baked potato with it, he wanted a shrimp cocktail, he wanted a tossed salad and a piece of bread. So my dad said, keep bringing it. And in 1 hour, he ate those 4.5 1-pound steak, which is 72 ounces.
It's begun.
We had a pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds, Frank Pastoria. In 1983, on his way to training camp, he would stop in and eat the 72-ounce steak, and he always tried to do it faster and faster every year. One year, he came in and ate the entire meal in 9.5 minutes, and that's the record so far as speed.
It's not about speed. It's about getting momentum and just staying consistent. Consistency is key.
It's about 1 out of every 7, and on a daily basis we have about 3 people a day, 365 days a year, including Christmas and Thanksgiving, that will come in and try to eat the 72-ounce steak.
Only about 15 minutes in, and Sean, you're already past where I actually thought you would even be. I didn't think you were going to get past 36 ounces, to be honest.
I did.
You know what? I'm really interested.
If I make it through the steak, victory for me. I'm not worried about the side dishes. 72-ounce steak, that's all I care about. 2/3 of the way through. I don't know if you can see at this point, even with the glasses on, stuff's getting fuzzy. I'm gonna be cross-eyed by the end of the meal. 13:20 left. Pretty sure I'm not gonna make it through it, all of it. But I'm not gonna sit here the last 13 minutes and ask for a box. I'm gonna fight through to the end. I'm looking forward to taking this guy home if I don't finish it.
I'm with them.
Just couldn't do it. Close, but no cigar. 72 ounces of beef, 2 baked potatoes, shrimp cocktail, and a roll. Even more than Sean Merinar can handle.
I'm just extremely disappointed. That's all there is to say. Extremely disappointed.
I ate 18 times more than what Alex Martin eats in a day. For the Palestra.com summer tour, I'm Sean Merinar.
And I'm Alex Martin, taking you across America.
Need a Tums.